I'm on the floor in my entrance room because I'm really trying to... No, no, you're wet. Please just go up. Nej, up, like that. You go like that. He is so wet because it's really raining outside. Please, no. I'm trying to sort out all outdoor wear because you never really know about the weather in Denmark. Please. No, please, Viggo. And so Valdemar has, well, Emmeline did too, but now she's kind of big. They have a set of thermal wear and a set of rain gear, rainwear. And then I just realized whatever was at school. He has a set at school and a set at home. So both thermal wear and rain gear here and at school. And what he had at school was too small. So I just need to put name tags on and put it in a plastic bag so I can bring it with me when I go and pick him up. So I didn't drive him on Tuesday because they have a week of different projects going on this week. So he has been planting and sewing, and they're going to be painting today. So he rode his bike on Tuesday, and then he was like, can you take me another day then? And so I'm going to do that. And I did bring rain gear to school this morning, and then bigger rain gear, and then I realized he didn't have a thermal sets. So that's ready now. And then I have two things left that I think I don't know about this one, but these pair I'm just gonna give away because we have loads of rain paints. And then whatever is too small over here, I think the quality is still good, so I'm just gonna try and sell it. So yeah, it's a never-ending story with all this equipment that you need, because schools in Denmark, well, especially around where we live, and daycare, kindergarten, it's all about going outside and play whenever you can. So, and you never know about the weather, so you have to be prepared for anything. So I was working on a project until late last night. So the house is a mess. What else is new? I wanted to do I've been doing a lot of DIY projects over the time, and I kind of always wanted to film one, and I did that last night, and I was so into it that I kind of just forgot all about place and time, really. I did put on the dishwasher, so this morning my kids just put everything in the sink. So yeah, I have, right now I'm just trying to clean up like regular mess, and then I am in the process of finding, as I showed you, the right sizes for rain gear and stuff like that for the spring season, spring and fall. And then I have tools and things laying on my dining table from the project that I started. So with a house this small, it just accumulates so fast, and it's a lot. It looks really messy. And so this week, Valdemar has had to bring a lot of things to school. So now I have these from when I made pasta the other night, laying in the window because he needs them for a project tomorrow. So because I was so busy during the weekend, I didn't actually get to read the newsletter, which meant that on Monday he was sent to school, and I had no clue that this entire week was a week of projects. So he was supposed to bring something on Monday. I don't remember what. Maybe a can, an empty can. So when he came home, I was like, oops. So I screenshotted all the information so that I was sure to send the right stuff with him. So today they are painting, and I was instructing him because he didn't want to show up in the clothes that he could paint in, because what he wears matters to him, and he doesn't want to stick out. I don't think that he would, and also he's a very popular boy, so I don't think anyone would comment if he showed up in that clothes. And also it was regular clothes that we pulled out of his closet. The pants had a hole in them and they were kind of worn out, but he wore them like last week as regular pants. So I tried to instruct him in, changing clothes, and he was like, can I just pull in on top of my other clothes? And I'm like, no, because if you do get paint on it, it's not waterproof or anything, so it'll go straight through and onto your regular clothes. So I don't think that he's gonna do what I told him to, because he will just do it his own way. He is like that. Emmeline would at any time, always, any given time, always do as she's told. If she doesn't, it's because she heard it wrong or remembers something else. But Valdemar will always do his own way. Alright, so kitchen counters are cleared now, and now it's time for breakfast. So all my snackstables, getting ready for those. I had to go grocery shopping again after dropping off Valdemar, because Emmeline finishes everything off, and she did tell me, can I finish this? And she did ask me if she could finish it, and I said yes, and then I knew, so I could just go and get that in the store. So yesterday I used a saw inside my kitchen, and even though I vacuumed every time I've used the saw, I have of course a lot of sawdust everywhere. So up here and down here, you can tell. And over there. And I did vacuum yesterday, and I did wipe off the counters and stuff like that, but I'm not quite sure that I'm done with the saw. So until I'm sure that I'm done with the saw, I'm just going to wait with wiping off the rest of the surfaces. I don't know how much is spread. It's on that lamp as well, or what? Yeah, also maybe a little regular dust. But I have a small house and I don't have a workshop or anything, so I always have to just, you know, make do. So that was what I did, making very sure that I do not saw into the counter, because that would just be plain stupid, right? So always checking before I start that it goes free. But my breakfast is ready, so I'll just enjoy my breakfast before I guess I'm going back to the store from yesterday to complain about the key that didn't work. I don't know if I'm going to do that today. I might just keep on working on my project. You never know. But I'll enjoy my breakfast. So I'm trying to take pictures of the clothes that I'm selling. And it's so dark outside today that I actually have all of my lights on. Which is ridiculous. I guess that's just how it is when it rains, huh? So this is what I worked on yesterday and didn't finish. And as I got to bed last night, I was thinking about the project. I worked until rather late, so it was hard to fall asleep, which is stupid. So I'm a little tired today. But I was cutting a board and I ended up with leftover pieces this size. And then I was like, I wonder if I could do this herringbone with the leftovers on my bookcase in my entrance room. Yeah, it's dark today. If they were big enough. And so I tested. And you kind of actually can. They are a little too short, but it's so little. And I am going to add a piece of trim anyway. So a piece of trim right here all the way up and down, and also a piece of trim here, as I would on this one as well, because they don't quite fit out here either. But it doesn't matter, because that was the plan all along, because I'm going to add a trim piece here as well. And that would just be so perfect for two reasons. One is that it will be coherent, they will look the same, and I wouldn't waste any of the material, which I'm a big fan of. I hate throwing stuff out. You just buy it, you cut it up, and you like throw half of it away. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. It is, however, the end pieces that didn't look too good. Some of them are rather rough on the edges. But maybe I don't know if I can straighten that out somehow, or because I did try to sand it, and you don't want to do that because you're just scratching it. You can't actually sand it. So that's not the way to go. But yeah, so that was a project I was working on last night and trying to make a video on. And look at this dog. He insists on laying on the dining table. I'm taking him down over and over and over again. This time, I have so much sawdust on here anyway, so I guess it's fine. He can stay. I'm doing it. It's time to return the key. And also, these are all my empty bottles. In Denmark, you whenever you buy something in a bottle, you pay for the bottle as well. Oh, I just did it again. You pay for the bottle as well, and then when you return the bottle, it's kind of like a deposit. But when you return the bottle, you get your money back. So it looks like this. This shows right here that this is 3 Danish kroner. I'll get back when returning it. So I was out walking yesterday and the day before, and I earned 5 Danish kroner by walking because I found bottles. So So pick them up. That's good for the environment, and I'm making a little bit of money. And actually, that's not a lot of money, but my dad, he does that all the time, and he makes like so much money out of it. Last year, he said he made 17,000 Danish kroner. Divide that by 7.5 and you will have it in euros. So they made a lot of money just by collecting bottles. Because a lot of people won't bother. It's just 1 Danish kroner or 3. So depending on the size of the bottles, people just throw it, especially the smaller ones. They will just, and also cans, soft drinks and beers from cans. People just throw it. So my dad is making a lot of money on it. Well, I got my money back for that key. He tried to make a new one, and as I was looking at it, it had the same flaw as the other one. So instead of going down in the pointed, whatever triangle thing, it kind of went flat on the bottom. And so he checked his gear, and he was like, I can't go that deep. So I got my money back. That's kind of annoying because I needed that key. Kind of needed that key because I only have 1 extra. And also I just wasted a lot of time going back and forth. Alright, so I'm just heading home now.